Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. So, this is a back scratcher. Since I like to show something in my videos, this is a back scratcher.
Well, show me your beard.
You see my beard? My wife did it up really nice, see?
Braided it.
That way, because when I zip up my coat, I don't get it caught, or at least it's not going to get caught the way it usually does.
Last time we pulled the hair out, I think. Or something.
So I wanted to comment on something. Oh, whoops, there goes the book I was trying to read. Now that it fell on the floor, I can't read it. It has to be thrown away. It got dirty. Anyway, you want to see the title of the book. It's actually a pretty decent book. I've been a victim, and my wife's been a victim of anti-white racism, so...
And don't say it's not the truth.
Yeah. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about the people who criticize me for criticizing the activist in Keene.
Oh, bullshit.
First of all, you know, I said in one or two other videos, sometimes I feel like Thomas Paine, because he stuck to his guns. He didn't change his views, and he lost friends and supporters. If you're not going to be my friend or acquaintance or whatever, because I dare speak the truth about the people in Keene, then you were never a friend to begin with. One of the issues is dealt with the so-called Robin Hooders. I have never said that doing what they do, that is to say, I've never said putting money in the meters for people is wrong. I have no problems with putting the money in the meters for people. We've done it, but you can do it without harassing people. That's where I have a problem. If you want to engage a meter maid in conversation, in debate and argument, and the meter maid wishes to do so, that's fine. But that's not what you're doing. You're harassing them. And that's what I have a problem with. You don't have to harass people in order to put money in the parking meters. It's not that difficult to figure out. You know, and like I've said, you know, the people in Keene, they don't get a whole lot accomplished. There's a reason they don't get a whole lot accomplished, because they don't do things in a way that would...
turn people against them.
Yeah, you do things that turn people against you, and you don't even seem to care. Now, I've come to the conclusion, and I could be wrong, but I've come to the conclusion that Ian and the leadership, if you will, in Keene are... I don't know if I want to say they're agents of the state, but they're self-sabotaging. And that leads me to believe maybe they're not all that intelligent, maybe they are agents of the state. I really don't know. I mean, I have no way of knowing. I can't get in their heads. I'm not a fly on the wall. But when there are activists in other parts of the state that are getting things accomplished, and the people in Keene are not getting things accomplished, and the people in Keene are doing the same stupid things over and over and over again, what conclusion am I supposed to draw from that? I've had people on Facebook who defriended me and even blocked me because I dare speak the truth about the people in Keene. And, you know, I won't respond to the stupidity and the attempts of getting me involved with an argument by some of the idiots like Garrett, because everything you say about me, I can say 3 or 4 or 5 times more about you. And I have. And also, because of some of the things you say, it shows that you're not really paying attention and you're not really using critical thinking, because some things you get wrong, and some things, even if you are right, you support it as long as somebody else is doing it. You hypocrite. You know, you all say, oh, well, what about you, what you said about we ought to march on the jail in D.C. There's a whole Facebook group dedicated to doing that. And some of you are members of it. A lot of you are. And you don't have a problem with it. As long as it's somebody else doing it, like your guy doing it, instead of me. You know, that's like saying it's okay to drone kill civilians as long as Bush is doing it and not Obama. Or as long as Obama's doing it and not Bush. That's hypocrisy. That's stupid. It's the same thing being done. Doesn't matter who's doing it, it's still being done. The fact that many of you in Keene could care less if people commit suicide? Really? You're sick. You are really sick. And let me tell you, anyone out there who is contemplating suicide, you matter. You matter to me. You matter to the universe. You matter to a lot of people. It just may not seem like that right now. Don't let idiots, you know, another thing about the Keene activists is a lot of them are drug addicts, yet they want to help drug addicts. I'm like, wait, hold on, shouldn't you be helping yourself? I mean, you're a drug addict, and you're upset that people are overdosing, yet, and you want to help them. You say you want to help them. I don't see that you're actually doing anything. But you're a drug addict yourself. I mean, that's hypocrisy. I mean, so this person's shooting up with heroin, and you're shooting up with cocaine. I really don't see a difference there. You know. Now, I am not a supporter of AA or 12 steps or anything like that. I do support rational recovery, SOS, Men for Recovery, Women for Recovery, and groups like that, because those groups actually help. They actually have the numbers to back them up. AA has at best 3% success rate, long-term success rate. Short-term success rate is sometimes a little better, but long-term success rate is only 3%. That's because the people that actually quit did it. Actually, they did it, even if they don't realize they did it. But and the people that quit on their own, that actually do quit on their own without going to something like that, is at least 5%. Although I would say the number is actually much greater. But you know, you can't sit there and get upset that this group of people over here who are overdosing on one drug, that's a bad thing and something needs to be done about it, when you're doing the same thing they are. Now, I'll say it one more time. If you don't want to be my friend, if you don't want to be my acquaintance, if you don't want to be a compadre, whatever, because I dare speak the truth, because I dare criticize these people in Keene that are only making things worse, then you were never my friend to begin with. I mean, I have never said that putting money in the meters to help people from getting a ticket is a bad thing. I never said there's anything wrong with it. What I have said, and I will say again, is when you harass parking meter maids, that's a problem. I notice that when you harass them and then they say, well, I'm calling the police, y'all split. Y'all take off, running like the cowards you are. Because you're a bunch of bullies. I mean, anytime somebody stands up to you, then you back off. You're a bunch of cowards. But you know, there's a lot more that can be said. You know, you're just a very sad, sick lot. That's all it is. What else can I say? Have a good day.